Hello and welcome back to cyubeVR. I am back. Took me a bit more than a month. Whew. It was a long time. But I did it. So yeah, what happened? For some reason my PC didn't want to turn on again. I pressed the power button. Every RGB started to glow up or light up. The fans started spinning. But then the easy debug LEDs showed a GPU and boot error. So for some reason I couldn't boot anymore. And it was not a GPU error because I got a GPU from work and that GPU worked fine. Yeah. The rail tracks. So I have no idea what happened. I switched out the RAM. I put every RAM stick in every possible slot, but nothing really helped. Oh, nice. This one was a bit stuck. Meh. As you can see, it is Christmas time. So we do get some Christmas presents. I must say it's been a while. So yeah, after I checked out all of the RAM sticks and the GPU, I ordered a cheap CPU. But this CPU seems to be broken because after installing the test CPU, there was no boot at all. Nothing happened. I did this last time. So it was really strange. So in the end I just brought a new mainboard, a new CPU and some new RAM with it and a new case. I wanted to buy this stuff nonetheless, but I actually wanted to wait till March for the NVIDIA 50 series to release. But yeah. My PC didn't want to wait this long. So yeah. I got it now. It's not a big problem. I paid roughly €2,000. I only have 32 gigabytes of RAM, but the good thing is, in January I will get some YouTube money, and this year I will not donate it to the animal shelter that I usually donate to, but I'm going to buy 32 gigabytes of RAM instead. I will donate to the animal shelter a bit later this year, or next year actually, this year not again. So. Okay, I still remember how to craft. Oh! Oh. 249. So, other than the RAM, I also got the Ryzen 7 9800X3D, which is more or less the latest CPU on the market. Actually, Stonebrick Studios said I should get this one. I wanted to get the 2 generations before this one, or 2 numbers before this one, because it's like $100 cheaper. But now I have this one, and I'm pretty fine with it. I mean, it just works. The uplift in CPU power is not really that much compared to my old Ryzen 3. But I now have integrated graphics processor, so that makes it a bit easier to figure out if my GPU is broken or not. And my mainboard now has one of those digital displays where you can see the boot sequence. So if the PC does not boot up anymore, I can easier diagnose where the error is. I need more light wood. So this one. Dow, 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 dow. After 1 month away from VR, I got back to it actually last weekend on Saturday afternoon or almost evening. So I did a cyubeVR stream, and on Sunday I had my Beat Saber stream. I got a lot of new songs, even some Vocaloid stuff again, and there were some really funny songs. One actually from Tato, who is not technically not a Vocaloid, but also a voice synthesizing program. Yeah. And she is singing the Tetris theme song. This da 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 da. And now it is stuck in my head. So, the new case that I have also is pretty big and actually nice and quiet for now. It might get a bit louder later on, but for now it's still nice and quiet. So, then we had Christmas. Ah yeah, for the case, where is it? Somewhere there, I guess. There's almost no RGB. I chose RAM without any RGB on it. Also no RGB fans and stuff like this. It's a pretty nice, sleek, black build. There are some RGBs still on it, and they are enough the way they are. They are pretty decent, not too intrusive. I like them. I'm sorry. So, actually yesterday I wanted to play some VR chat again. I did so the day before yesterday, everything went fine. Suddenly they wanted that I merge my VR chat account with my VR chat account. I was like, huh? Why should I merge my account with itself? It is already a VR chat only account. There's nothing else there. So I clicked on no, then they wanted an age verification, and I was like, huh, why? I said no, and then I just deinstalled the game, but it didn't even work with the deinstallation. So I just went into the game and suddenly I had all of my stuff back. Since April, all of my VR chat stuff was gone. My favorite worlds, my characters, my friend list, everything. I just had 2 friends. One of them was last online more than 18,000 days ago. It was really strange. And now everything is back. Oh. I'm actually pretty interested to see how much faster my new CPU can render the video. I don't think it will be much faster. Those 2-3 seconds, I don't think I will ever notice them. But who knows? Maybe it will be a big difference. So other than this, the company I'm working for actually filed in insolvency. They can't pay their bills anymore, so they have to file in for financially not being able to pay bills. That also means that they don't have to pay my salary. That's not really a problem in Germany because we got our salary from the agency of work instead. The problem with this is they only pay after 3 months. So I would have, or every worker would have to work 3 months without getting his salary. And you can't do this. And they know that. So there's actually a system where you can get your money 3 months before it is time for the agency to pay you. The only problem with this is that this only is allowed for people who are still hired at the company. So cancelled contracts are actually not eligible for this service, which usually is also not really a problem because you only have a waiting time after you cancel your contract for 1 month. I have 3 months. And yeah, I just quit my job a week before they filed in for insolvency. So yeah, I don't get money for 3 months, which is a bit not so good. As someone who lives alone, I have to pay for all of my stuff myself. So I have to pay my rent somehow, and I need a bit more time for the crystals to recharge. In the end, I somehow have to survive 3 months without any income. Afterwards, I just change my employee and get a new job. But it was not really that nice. Luckily for me, you are promised to get the money from the agency of work, and I get the money in 3 months. And that's for sure. And because everyone knows this, I actually went to my bank and asked them if they could give me a loan. Because I know that I can pay back the stuff in 3 months. And there is actually a special loan for stuff like this. So I'm not the only person in Germany who has this problem. That's actually something quite common. There are actually a lot of companies filing for insolvency. It's not bankruptcy. They're still working and they have a lot of stuff to do. It's just they can't pay their bills. So there are a lot of companies having the same issue. And there's actually a good solution, because by law I will get the money from the agency in 3 months. And what I did, I actually sold my claim for the money that I get in 3 months to the bank, and the bank just paid me my salary for the next 3 months. So I just got my salary, and I will not get the money from the agency because now the bank will get the agency money. But I don't care about this. I just got my money, and I don't have to pay any deposits or stuff like this. I just got the money without any credit and stuff like this, which is really nice. I totally forgot the name. What's the name when you put money on the bank and you get a little profit out of it? The yearly increase of the money. I shouldn't have had lunch before doing the recording. No, my brain is not working. So yeah, anyway, I don't have to pay anything extra. So I don't have any additional costs or anything. It's really just a free way to get my money 3 months earlier. It seems like I was a bad boy because I don't get any presents. I had some in my chests. I was hoping to get a few more. There was only like 1 present out in the wild, lying here somewhere. Dingy. Could have gotten a few more. Hey, I'm a YouTube content creator. I'm a YouTuber. Give me presents. Give me stuff for free. I demand it. Maybe sometimes this works. The good thing is I can joke about this because... Oops. I don't like this stuff. I don't like to beg for money or free stuff. I mean, I take free stuff if I get it. That's not it. But I will not go to different Discords and demand free stuff because I'm a YouTuber or stuff like this. Sometimes I got offered the free stuff for a review. Sometimes developers contact me and say, yo, we just released a demo of our game. How about you play it in one of your streams to see if it's to your liking? That's actually really nice because most of the time those games are a lot of fun, so I like this. I also got an offer for reviewing a microphone, but I had to buy it myself and I was like, no. Why should I buy the microphone, make a dedicated review video for the microphone, and then get nothing out of it? This is stupid because they would get their sales number up and I would get nothing. Instead of running over there and hope for a present, I could have just cut down a tree. Meh. And I already told them, for one, I don't have Amazon, so I can't buy their microphone. And I like my Audio-Technica microphone, so there's no reason for me to buy a new one if I have to buy one. And even if I would buy a new one, it would still be an Audio-Technica. I mean, it's nothing new that people offer me to buy their products, to review them. Some developers did so with their games. They were like, yo, we just released our game for the Meta Quest. How about you buy it on Steam and play it in your stream so that we get more coverage of our game? I was like, Then I looked at the Steam page and it was pretty cheap, so I just got it and played it. It was fun. Not really worth it, but still fun. So. Talking about getting stuff, we had Christmas, so my parents actually gave me a present. They gave me an ergometer. It's one of those home trainer bicycles. And I wanted to get the same that my mom has, because we brought her one 3 years ago. It's a nice one. It was decently priced. It was not over expensive and not cheap, but it works. It works really great. So I wanted to get the same one, but yeah, my parents went to a specialized shop and there they got, ripped off. The bike they brought costs 800 euro if you buy it from the company who make the bike. And the shop actually told my parents that the bike from the maker costs 1000 euro, even though it's only 800. Then they gave my parents a discount of 200 euro, and because it's the last piece and stuff like this, they thought, yeah, we got a discount of 200 euro, let's go. They did not. So it was a pre-installed bike, so they just assembled it into 3 parts so that I can actually transport it. And while the guy at the shop had built up the bike, they actually damaged it. In the handlebar there are sensors for my heart rate, because most of the bike programs need the heart rate to adjust the difficulty of the program. And those sensors are connected to the control unit with a cable. And the cable was shredded to bits. It was laid right there where the handlebar is getting around the frame of the bike. Now they just screwed the handlebar over the bike frame with the cable in between. So the cable ripped to shreds, and now the sensors in the handlebar are useless. 800 euro for nothing. My parents had to save up for months to get me this bike, and it was already broken. I tried to file in some warranty, but they just claimed that we made a mistake by assembling the thing, even though we didn't assemble anything. So I'm going to get my soldering kit back out from the attic and solder some cables to it in order to fix it. I feel really sad for my parents because they put a lot of money into it. They just wanted to give me a nice present. I was really happy. But then it was broken, and afterwards I saw the price of this thing and I saw what my parents had to pay for it, and I was like, why do they always rip off the elderly people? I mean, my parents are not that old. They are and 50. There are 58. A present. Yay. It's just not really nice to rip them off. But overall, I had some nice Christmas. Spent the time at my parents. We chatted quite a lot. On Christmas Eve, we watched a lot of Studio Ghibli anime. I'm burning through all of the blocks. I need to cut down another tree. Let's go. And because I was watching TV for the first time in months, I saw actually advertisements for an insurance against cyber attacks and cyber criminals. And I was like, why would I need an insurance against those if I can just get some security measurements against them? I mean, insurance is nice if you get scammed or bullied or your data is getting stolen and stuff. That's for sure. But for this price, I could get a VPN and get more cybersecurity than I could get with an insurance that do nothing. Talking about VPN, let's talk about today's sponsor, NordVPN. Just kidding. I'm still waiting for my Raid Shadow Legend sponsoring. It's probably never happen because Raid Shadow Legend doesn't do anything in VR. Would be interesting if they would add a VR mode to their Raid Shadow Legend stuff. Then I could do some sponsoring stuff. But they don't pay that much, to be honest. You actually get more money from advertisement on YouTube than you would get from them. So. Come here. So. This time everything worked. There's no duplication. Everything is fine. Nice, nice, nice. I don't need that many blocks anymore. I'm just going to use up all of the light wood. Ah. So. Wing. Oops. Almost done with the floor. Nice, 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 nice. Let's hope that didn't. Why do I need so many floor tiles? That's not fair. So, CES is right around the corner in 2 weeks. They will probably announce the next NVIDIA graphics card generation. I hope that the 5090 will be around €2,000 or less. Because I don't actually want to spend more than $2,000 on a graphics card. They will put a lot of AI stuff everywhere. AI upscaling, AI communication, AI cooking, AI whatever. But I still hope that it's a good GPU. As long as it got a bit more power than the 40 series, then I'm fine. Because the uplift from my 30 to the 40 series was quite high. So getting the next uplift from the 40 to 50 being a bit more, the uplift from the 30 to the 50 will be really nice. And I'm really happy that we got a bit more VRAM, because that's what's important. Especially for VR gaming. I indeed I indeed got almost no presents. That's scandalous. This can't happen. So, yeah. Let's see what the CES in Las Vegas will offer us. I hope it's something nice. So, yeah. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm really glad to being back into the game. Been a month. I totally forgot how to do anything. I don't know how to record and stuff. Nah, just kidding. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Till next time, and please stay healthy. Bye.